There's a simple technique that can instantly make your English sound more formal, more powerful, and way more advanced. It's one of those things that separates pretty good English from truly impressive English. And today, we are going to unlock it together.
Okay, so just take a look at these two sentences. Now, they mean the exact same thing, right? The first one is perfectly good standard English, but the second one, well, that one has a completely different feel to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, you got it. It's the second one. It feels more emphatic, more elegant. It just has that C1 advanced level flair. This is done with a kind of secret weapon that native speakers love to use in formal writing and speeches. And today, we're going to decode it. So, that secret weapon? It's called inversion. And I know it might sound a little technical, but trust me, it's a fundamental concept that once you get the hang of it, will totally transform how you express yourself. So what is it really? Well, inversion just means flipping the normal word order. Instead of the usual subject then verb, we take a key phrase and move it to the front of the sentence to give it more weight, more punch. And the why is everything. It's all about adding emphasis, a little drama, or some formality. You're not changing the meaning at all, you're just changing the focus.
And you know what? It follows a surprisingly simple formula. You just start with a regular sentence, you grab a negative or adverbial phrase and pop it at the front, and then you just swap the subject and the auxiliary verb. That is it. That gives you the new structure. So now, let's build a practical toolkit so you can start using this right away.
Okay, to make this super easy, we're going to build what I like to call your inversion toolkit. These are the most common words and phrases that will trigger this special grammar structure. Let's take a look at the first one. So our first tool in the kit includes some very common negative adverbs. We're talking about words like never, rarely, and seldom. These are absolutely perfect for adding a little touch of elegance to your statements. For example, instead of saying, "We rarely see such honesty in politics," you can say, "Rarely do we see such honesty." See? It immediately makes it sound more formal, almost profound. It's a tiny change, but it has a huge impact, especially in professional or academic situations. Next up, we have a pair of phrases that are just perfect for storytelling. We've got hardly when and no sooner than. You use these to talk about two actions that happen back to back, really quickly. It creates this great sense of suspense and immediacy. Here's how it works. No sooner had he sat down than the phone rang. You can almost feel it, right? One thing happening immediately after the other. Now, the crucial point here, and this is a real C1 level detail, is that this structure needs the past perfect tense. So it's had he sat down. That's the key. All right, tool number 3. This one is an absolute powerhouse for connecting two related ideas with some extra force. The not only but also structure is just incredibly useful in presentations and essays. So instead of a simple sentence like "she won and broke the record," using inversion gives you this. Not only did she win, but she also broke the record. This structure really elevates the whole statement, emphasizing that both of those achievements are a big deal. It's a classic way to make your points so much more memorable. Okay, our next tool involves expressions that kick off with the word only. Things like only after, only when, or only by. These are used to really zoom in on the one specific condition that had to happen for something else to be possible. For instance, check this out. Only after the meeting did I understand the problem. I mean, that is so much more sophisticated than just saying, "I only understood after the meeting." It puts the focus squarely on that one condition, the meeting, as the key. You'll see this all the time in formal reports. And for our final tool, this one is for making really strong, non-negotiable statements. Phrases like "under no circumstances" or "in no way" are perfect for laying down the law or just making a very, very firm point. I mean, just feel the difference in authority here. Under no circumstances should you share your password. It's just so much more powerful than saying you should not share your password. This is the kind of language used for critical rules and formal policies. It leaves no room for doubt. Okay, so we have our toolkit. Now let's see how these things actually work in real-world professional situations. This is where you'll really see the value of what we've just been talking about. Let's just look at a few examples. In a business report, sure, the standard sentence is fine, but the inverted version, not only did the company increase profits, that sounds like it came straight from a CEO's big annual review. In academic writing, only by analyzing the data adds this layer of precision and an intellectual tone. And for a formal speech, come on, never before have we faced such a challenge is so much more inspiring and impactful.
In every single case, you're moving from just sharing information to really persuading your audience.
So now you have the keys. You've seen the theory, you've got the tools, and you've seen the impact. It's time to start thinking about how you can start weaving this into your own communication.
So when it all comes down to it, just remember that inversion isn't just some boring grammar rule. It's a strategic tool. It's how you add emphasis, formality, and fluency all at once. It immediately signals a higher level of English, and it's really the bridge that takes you from having good English to having powerful English.
And just like this final thought here shows, when you use this structure, you're not just communicating an idea, you're shaping how that idea is received. So the real question I want to leave you with is this: which of your ideas deserve that extra power?